Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream. So I'm just going to share that on the social medias and then we can hop into the game. It is... Wait, I am live, right? Yes, excellent. Okay. And, what was I saying? Yeah, it's Tuesday. We'll be starting with some Animal Crossing, and then doing, was it Tuesday? So Breath of the Wild later. I literally just wrote that in multiple places. Breath of the Wild, my brain's already like, what are we doing? What is anything? Okay. But for now, let's just hop right into some Animal Crossing. Yes, Trantor, August 6th, 3:05 p.m. That's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Now, okay, we are 5 minutes late today, but we were more minutes late yesterday to start. So it hasn't been quite 24 hours since our last new villager, so we won't have a new villager yet. Yeah, Astrid, Pom Pom, Aurora, Maple, Biff. But we will likely get a new villager after we travel later. Okay, got a dino track from the museum. And some amber. Hello, little Timmy. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? And another... The first one was a dinosaur track, right? Yeah, so 2 dinosaur tracks. HRA thinks my Mario series is being wasted. And Tom Nook is a stunning cabin clock. Anything new? Oh, Classic Hutch in Acre D3. Oh, that's the one that's where the river and the cliff cross each other. Interesting. We'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Also keeping in mind, yesterday we had gyroids, but we only found 2 of them, so I do need to be extra on the lookout for buried things, because there is still a gyroid out there somewhere that we didn't find. And of course there will be the 5 new fossils for today, and that classic hutch that was buried. So just trying to keep my eyes open, and if anybody sees any... Oh, well, right here is something buried. That's probably just one of the fossils. Yeah. Fossil number 1, tons of fun. If anybody ever sees anything buried like that I miss, feel free to point it out. I am always appreciative of that sort of assist. Okay. Nothing can be buried in a lake acre. I mean, we could bury something in a lake acre, but I think it would then probably disappear. Not sure. And by, I don't mean like immediately disappear. I mean like probably like next time we quit and reloaded back in. I have streamed Animal Crossing every day in the past. Right now I'm kind of coming back to streaming after like half a year without streaming. So we'll see how it goes. The plan is to, well, stream it almost every day. I don't stream Saturdays. Like Saturday is the day off from streaming, but ideally I will be streaming every other day of the week other than Saturday. Sunday might not happen right away, though. We'll see, because Sunday I also want to be doing in the morning for getting turnips, and that's going to depend on me improving my sleep schedule a bit more. Okay, this could be that classic hutch. Indeed it is. Okay, so we found that. Let's check if we've got... I think this was the one that was the money rock yesterday. I think one of these two at least was. I think it was the... No, actually, I think it was this one. I don't know. It was whichever one I did second, because I did both of them. The first one wasn't. But I don't actually remember which one it is. Oh, and here's our glowing spot. Nice 1,000 bells. There are things I could do to improve my luck so that I would get larger bags more commonly from the glowing spot, but I haven't really bothered. It can also lead to, getting, improving your luck can also lead to getting bigger money bags from the money rock and also getting more time to hit the money rock. 3 p.m., yes. Maple, just because you're not seeing me until this hour does not mean I was asleep until this hour. I have been awake since... Well, got out of bed at about 3:20 a.m. I was already awake before that. So I worked at 4 a.m. this morning. 6 a.m. Yeah, at that point I'm already at work this morning. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to spot where that missing gyroid that I didn't spot yesterday. Like, it's probably behind like a tree or building. It could also be like on the edge of one of like these like bush things. Because sometimes like when something's buried like right along the edge, most of the like that little star symbol is hidden. Okay. Neither of those are the money rock. Of course, sometimes it also just ends up being somewhere where it is in plain sight. It just, you just miss it for whatever reason. That's also always possible. Because, oh, like right here. No, that's a fossil, so that is a new thing for today. Because I did get all the fossils yesterday. Okay. Now, if you are that last gyroid that I couldn't find yesterday, where would you be? Hiding somewhere? Most likely. But where? Where? I do not know. Well, let's go stop by Nook's. Just out of curiosity, if I had turnips, which I don't because I didn't play on Sunday, but no, I would not be selling them here today. $40.40. Okay. I don't think the gyres and fossils can actually be in this acre, so I don't need to be quite as thorough searching it. Which is a twinkle shirt? Oh. Do it. Shadows I look as the background. I'm probably not going to switch out. No, that's actually too... That's too busy for me. Daffodil table. Nice. Okay. Ooh, this... I might have missed this one. No, it's a fossil, so that's new today. Fossil number 3 just for me. Also, yeah, pulling all the weeds. Most of which are probably just new for today, but some of which I might have missed from yesterday. After, you know, not having played for, like I said, like half a year. There were a lot of weeds yesterday. It was kind of ridiculous. Hey Aurora, how's it going? I mean, come here from time to time. I'm just hanging. Ooh, strange letter, okay. Let me see it. To brave Aurora, a wide world awaits the one who, with an adventurous spirit. Is that a hint at, like, Animal Crossing Wide World? Second game? No. Anyway, brave the strange wind, have courage. Bend your thoughts and dreams towards the unknown to see wonders. From the Wanderer. Wait, brave the strange wind. That makes me think of Wind Waker. Is that just like subliminal messaging to get people to buy like Wind Waker and Animal Crossing Wild World? Well, that not that they probably had the idea of Wild World while they were making this one, but well, maybe they already had the idea of. I mean, I know they had the idea that the next game would be called Wild World, even if they had the idea that they were going to make another one. Ooh, got my 7 bags. I was a bit worried with the way I was like kind of shifting upwards, but managed to correct it and still get that 7th bag worth 10,000. Because the first 3 bags are each worth 100. Next 3 bags are each worth 1,000, and then 7th and potentially even 8th, which is possible. I have done it before, but only when I have like good feng shui in my house, because then it actually extends the timer. Yeah, those last 2 are 10,000. Although again, with good feng shui, you can also potentially increase the value of those bags. So then the first 2 could be 1,000, or the first 3 could be 1,000. Next 3 could be 10,000, and then the 7th and the 8th could be 30,000. But I'd rather have my house be organized the way I have it organized, because the way I've done that in the past, and with the past character with good feng shui, was like it was just like the one wall was just completely like filled with like, what was it? Some kind of barrels or some like it was like you want yellow on one side, orange on another side. I can't remember what it was. It was just like I just caught like, you know, a bunch of things that just like fit each of the colors to fill up each of the sides. And it, you know, kind of ugly looking, but it worked. But for now, I'd rather just have my house look like the way I want it to look. Ooh, meteor showers. Meteor showers are cool. Wait, who was Biff talking about? Does he have a crush on someone? I was kind of just only half paying attention to that. But I saw the like heart go up. And he said something about she, but I didn't see a name. So found 3 fossils so far. And yeah, we did find a glowing spot as well, and a money rock. Sorry for the coughing. Anything lost? They have something lost. They had something lost yesterday as well. Usually they don't have stuff lost 2 days in a row. That's interesting. Wallpaper. An arched window. Of course it's mine, Booker. You know everything that turns up here is mine. That's just the way the world works. Should be used to it by now. Just trying to be thorough as I search around. Fossil number 4. Just one more. Interesting that 4 of them are on this side of the river. I mean, it is... This side of the river is a bit larger than the other side of the river, but still, usually it's more like... I mean, it varies, but I'd say on average it's usually like 3 on this side, 2 on the other side. Probably be like the most common setup I encounter for fossils. But it can, you know, like I said, vary quite a bit. Sometimes it'll be all 5 on one side. Those are spots that I often have found stuff that I couldn't find. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we go another day without finding that gyroid. I mean, it could be... I'm going to check if it's back here. So here's a trick if you're ever wanting to look behind buildings in this game. Bury something and then dig it up, because then it zooms in. Sometimes you also get that just like, if you're randomly digging, if you like, you know, because sometimes you randomly dig up a bag of 100 bells, and then that also gives you, hey, pom-pom, that also gives you that zoom in. 8 bazillion only. For some sewing equipment from Abel and Sable. I rented it. I actually haven't, but I could, and I know that I can. I don't like that those are the options. I rented it or no clue. It's like, no, I know I can do that. I just haven't. Because, you know, that's not really part of the game that concerns me. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. I love that message. We didn't get it yesterday because I checked it while we were... before we finished pulling all the weeds. I mean, I could have checked it again after, but... yeah... So then it just told me, you know, your town is too full. Well, it says it a bit differently, but it basically says, yeah, your town is too full of weeds. Well, technically it says one specific acre is too full of weeds, but yeah. But at that point, there were still multiple acres that were too full of weeds. Oh, I could have sworn I just saw something. No, I don't think so. Also, I guess we talked to Aurora, Maple, Biff, and Pom Pom. So Astrid's the only one we have left. Villager we have left to talk to. And then oh, nothing behind the post office. Okay. Oh, weed. Weeds here, weeds there, weeds everywhere. And hey, here's Astrid. I mean, it is bad for me that I'm busy most of the time. But I mean, I'm busy because most of the time I'm busy because I'm doing stuff that I enjoy. So, you know. The major exception, of course, is, you know, when I'm working, but, you know, gotta make money somehow. Okay. Well, fossil number 5. We're alive. So we found all the fossils. But there should still be a gyroid somewhere in my town that I have not found. I very much doubt it's in this final acre, because that I probably wouldn't have missed. Because like when it's on the final acre, like there I am very thorough looking, because it's like, well, I haven't found it anywhere else, but sorry. Well, let's send out these letters to the museum. The Museum for Moose. That's more. 3 more. Yes, 2 more. Yes, the final countdown, letter. Okay, excellent. So with that done, let us... Okay, we have some random junk to sell. So we'll do that first. And then, might as well, while we're here anyway, grab some more stationery. What do I currently have? Essay paper, okay. Starry Sky, maybe. Polka Dot. So far, Starry Sky is winning. Oh, I do need two, though. Cloudy. So far, Starry Sky and Cloudy, I think. Cool Neon. Yeah, we're going to go with the Cloudy and the Starry Sky. So, like, for all of my stationary, my 3 stacks of stationary do each be different types. Starry Sky there, and the Cloudy down here. Not that it really matters me properly organizing it right now, because what I'm almost literally right about to do is empty my inventory. Because we are going to be bringing some more cash money over to one of my towns, Toronto, so that I can begin, so I can be prepared for buying turnips in said town, if that's the town that I end up buying turnips in a future, you know, Sunday. Oh, I should look up this in the summer with campers coming to the town. I should look up when that goes until, because I kind of might be a good idea for me to hold off on doing weekend streams at least until after. Let's look that up right now while we travel. Wikipedia. Is camper going to... Well, not if I spell it wrong. No, so that's talking about the vehicle type camper from Pocket Camp. Okay, camping season. Here we go. Until the end of August, yeah. So, might want to wait until September before I start doing that. And the reason for that is because one of my goals for the 100%ing of this was to have every villager live in my town at least once. And we've already cycled through all the villagers, and yet not all of them have lived in my town. Because as it turns out, if they visit you as a camper in the summer, that counts towards cycling through them, even though they won't actually physically move into your town. And the reason this is relevant is because, like, it's not just like, you know, me being like, oh yeah, they've been here. It's me actually saving a letter from each and every villager, and I can't save a letter from a villager if they're just, you know, passing through and camping. That I can't get mail to or from them then. So, yeah, so I still have 3 villagers that have yet to live in my town, despite having cycled through all of them. So I should just... I mean, it might be okay if I just don't go inside the tent. I don't actually know. Toronto. But if I just don't, you know, play on the weekend, then I just don't have to worry about it. here we're just, you know, getting stuff set up for like I said, so we have money. I want to have money in all my towns for the purposes of buying turnips on Sunday, because I'm already going to be like spending a decent chunk of time on Sundays when I do get around to it. Just, you know, traveling between all my towns to find out the turnip prices in them. Rather not have to also spend time bringing a bunch of money to whichever town I decide to buy in. So if I have the money already ready in each of my towns, ready to go. Wait, I did drop it all right. I mean, other than the 9,999. That's just pocket change. But, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so we are good to go. Okay, otherwise, yeah, so, and, yeah, and it's, the money I just brought, that's like 1/5 of what I'm bringing in total, so I still have 4 more trips to do to bring money in. Yeah, we do Toronto today, and then tomorrow we do Mars, and then we'll finally be done with that setup. Please don't turn off the power or pull out the memory card. Understandable. Don't want to mess up the saving. Do not want to mess it up at all. The saving and the loading. The loading and the saving. I mean, technically they're right, I think it's loading, because saving, it does when you're talking to, what's his name, Porter, I think. And then the loading it does when you're on the train. It's like the saving of the town you were just in, and then the loading of the town you're going to. Porter, yes, I was correct. I do remember his name. Now we should have a new villager. Rocco. I don't think that was one of the ones we're waiting on, though. No, Buzz Chief Cyrano. BCC. Well, we should go say hi to him anyway. Just, you know, be a good neighbor. Oh, one bit out of the... I was thinking using the same acre as Astrid. Just an acre with pom-pom. Inside? I didn't see him outside. Yes, here he is. Hey, buddy. Yes, I was talking to you. Nice pet bird next to an owl clock. A couple of kegs of beer. I don't know actually if that's what they are. Pool table. Decent place. Doesn't technically have a bed, but you know, this honestly doesn't look. This looks like. I mean, this is honestly looks similar to my futon that I sleep on. And I actually do leave my futon in couch form, even for sleeping on it. I actually like having just like something like physical, but not like hard, like a wall on my side when I'm sleeping. So, yeah, on one of my sides. You need like some kind of like a U-shaped couch to have it on both sides. That might be decent though. Okay. Of course, now that we're at 6 villagers again, that does mean somebody might move out when we travel. It is the way of things. Won't happen for sure, though. Well, do I need to press B there? No, poor, I do want to travel. I just pressed the wrong button. Because I generally, you know, I'm pressing B to get the text to go faster. And then sometimes, you know, I mess up and select the negative option as a result. It's really a shame that I have this cough as I'm starting stream up again. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my landlords who live upstairs, they just got a new dog recently, and it's still getting used to the place, so I can hear it, like, whimpering and such. Hopefully my mic... I don't think my mic should be picking that up. But, yeah. My ears definitely are picking it up, though. Okay, so we got Blanc here. I like to always draw a nice random globe for her face. Sometimes it's big continents like this, sometimes it's small islands, sometimes it's a mix. Kind of random, whatever I feel like in the moment. Okay. Toronto. Okay, that isn't out of here. For some reason, that tree. I was thinking that was in this acre. I'm like, why didn't I cut that down? And well, that's annoying. I put these 3 bags into the letters, but then I forgot to get 3 more bags. Okay, that means we're just gonna have to do an extra trip for the last for another 90,000. So we need the numbers to be good. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I've made a mistake like that, like, because we've done this so far in, you know, Pretoris, Meltwork 4, Winnipeg, Custodes, Novum, The Peg, ESS, UES, Unity, Starship, TRD, New York, Meltwork 5, DSA, and London. So 15 towns. Wait. I think I miscounted it because that should be 14. No, 15 makes sense. Yeah, no, 15 makes sense. Yeah, so 15 towns without making a mistake, and then all of a sudden, 16th. And on the second, so that means, yeah, like 15 towns times 5 trips, so that would be 15 times 5, 30, 60, 75. So 70, and one the first trip today, so 76. So 76 trips without an issue, and then 77th is where we mess up. This is assuming I'm not forgetting anything. Maybe I'd mess up at some other point that I just forgot. I don't think so. This is where it's good that I'm actually not like, you know, big name streamer with like, you know, millions of fans, because then somebody would like go through all of the VODs and be like, oh no, you made a mistake here in, I don't know, Unity or whatever. And it's just like, okay, sure. Okay, now we check if anybody moved out. Still 6, so nobody moved out yet. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, so my next 3 trips, which will be the 3 more full trips, I mean, 3 more trips of full inventory of money, and then it'll be the last trip where we just bring that remaining 90,000, or yeah, 90,000. That's gonna be the one where all of a sudden somebody will move out. That's what's gonna happen. I'm almost. I mean, probably not. Like, statistically, it'll probably happen. Well, probably happen before that, but it would be kind of funny if somebody only moved out because I made a mistake. And now just double checking. Yep, triple checking. Okay. I will have a nice trip, thank you. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Twitter and notice from my going live tweet today, well, I have 2 accounts that liked it, one of which also followed me just today, just after I made it, and another one that also, and then a different account that also followed me, all of which are looking at them are artists. So it's like, okay, is this just like art bots? I mean, maybe they're actual people. It's really hard to tell. Okay. do, do. Okay, put this in this bottom corner. Surprised I didn't get rid of that tree, even though it's technically not on this acre. It's kind of in an awkward spot. Oh. Can't do anything with it right now, even if I wanted to. Because I do not have my axe. Okay. So what's everyone up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? My main thing today was, you know, I worked earlier today. Work was fine today. Overall, work's actually been generally... well, it was a bit on the slow side, a bit on the boring side, but, like... Overall, yeah, work hasn't been too bad as of late. I think that's one thing that's helped with me getting back to streaming, is just that, yeah, work hasn't been, you know, overly stressful recently. Obviously, there's, like, the occasional thing that, you know, because stuff happens, but overall it's been decent. Yeah, today was, like I said, on the slow. Oh, it was probably because, yeah, because yesterday was holiday. We were open, but, probably not a lot of people shopping yesterday. And as a result, like, people working yesterday overfilled stuff, so it was like, okay, today it was like, okay, what do we actually put out? Well, for anyone unaware, I work at a grocery store in the produce department and the bulk department. Bulk department stuff is good, because I'm the only one who's scheduled for bulk. Somebody did work in bulk as well, I guess, since I last worked, because there were some things that were put out that I did not have when I worked last Saturday, and some stuff that was put in the wrong locations, which is often, I find, the case with somebody other than me does it. But, yeah. I mean, the one thing was something that kind of makes sense. It was where it was it sliced almonds where the slivered almonds go, or vice versa? Can't remember now. Which I only noticed because of the fact that the other one I got in today, or well, I guess it would have come in presumably yesterday, or possibly even Saturday, but after I left, but I had it in today to put out. So yeah. The other thing was where it was where oh yeah, there was roast sunflower seeds put out, but there were more put out than there was room for, and they were put in where the raw sunflower seeds go. Oh, we have somebody moved out. The person that lived here. Who was that? I'm suddenly blanking on it. Was it Biff? I think it was Biff. I think that's what we had living there. Okay. So it didn't happen with the final trip like I suspected it might. At least that means that there's no consequences to my mistake. Other than, you know, just having to take the extra time, but that's fine. What am I doing? Okay, now double check. We're all good. I'm just gonna be paranoid about that. At least with it happening so close to the end, like it's just today, and then tomorrow that I have that now paranoia. What I'm really bad at is whenever I make anything on the stove or in the oven, I guess. Yeah. I should probably even more so the oven, just because I make stuff in the oven more often than I make stuff on the stove. But anytime, like, after I come back, after I've made or ever come here into my office with my food and start eating, I will like, or no, generally even before I start eating, as soon as I put it down, I'm like, oh wait, did I actually turn it off? And I go back and check, and every time, of course, I did turn it off. What was it? A couple of weeks ago, there was one day where I actually didn't double check. And then, like, an hour later or something, when I go to, the kitchen to do, maybe get a drink of water, I don't remember, do something. All of a sudden I see it's still on. I'm like, oh. I do check, like, if it was, also, like, my roommate was making something, but no, it was empty, so, and it was at, like, the same, setting I had set it to, so it was like, okay, see, I left it on. So now, of course, that just, reinforces that, okay, I need to make sure to check every time. Even though, like, 99% of the time, I remember to turn it off. I mean, probably even more than 99% of the time, because I'm pretty sure that's probably more than like 100 times between that time and whenever the previous time, because it has happened in the past, but not very often. And on the other hand, maybe it isn't. Maybe it is just 100 times, because now I'm trying to think like how often I use the oven, as opposed to like, a lot of stuff I just make in the toaster oven or in the microwave. I only use the oven itself if those aren't an option for, either if, like, it says, do not use in toaster oven or microwave, or if it says, like, or if it's just something that's too big to fit in the... I mean, there's a lot of things that will say don't use in the microwave. Toaster oven is more just down to size. Some stuff will recommend not using toaster ovens as well, but... yeah. Well, the other thing is also depends on what I'm doing at the time, because the electrical in my place is not great. So if toaster oven, which is over in the kitchen, and my space heater, which is like right here, and my roommate's computer, which is over like in that direction or whatever. So they're all like very different outlets. But if those three things are all running at the same time, well, they're all the same, like breaker switch thing or whatever. So, and then it can't handle all three of those things running at the same time. And that's also all the lights are in here are also on that one. So I know the first time it happened where, like, yeah, my roommate was on the computer, I had my space heater running, I was making something in the toaster oven, all of a sudden the lights go out, and also, so my computer is not on an outlet that's on that one, but my monitors are, and my TV is. So all of a sudden, like, all the lights go out, all my screens go out, my roommate's computer goes out, and we're thinking, oh, the power went out. And it's like, oh no, but my computer's actually still on, it's just the monitors that are out, and all of a sudden realize... I think the first time it happened, I don't think we quite realized what it was just like, well, that's weird, but okay. And then next time it happened, I was like, wait, this is on, this is on, this is on, and then just kind of realized, okay. So now, just anytime I want to use my toaster oven, I just make sure to turn my space heater off first. Even if my roommate's not home, I generally do that, because if he's not home, his computer probably isn't on, but I'd rather not risk it. You might be like, Eric, why are you using a space heater in the middle of summer? Because I live in a basement, and even when it's hot outside, it's cold in here. Especially because, like, because if it's hot outside, they have the air conditioning on upstairs, and we don't have separate, like, climate controls for down here. I do have, like, the vent here in my office closed, but it's still, you know, some of the other vents, like, vent here in my office and in my bedroom are both closed, but, like, I know my roommate has to keep some of the other vents open and such, because he likes it cold. But yeah, so as a result, I find it always cold down here. So that means, as a result, even in the middle of summer, I don't have it running right now. I don't like it running when I'm streaming, just because I don't like the sound from it. But there's also why I'm wearing, you know, my bathrobe when I'm streaming. Just, you know, give me a bit of extra warmth. In case you were wondering. I've probably mentioned that on stream before. Yeah. Probably won't mention it multiple times on stream before now I think about it. Okay. Where are we at? 4 o'clock. Okay, this is still a full size. And so the next one we're just bringing an extra. 90,000. Okay. And for that, oh, sorry. The final trip, I'll probably, when I come back, I'll first grab my inventory stuff, since I don't need the full inventory. I'm just bringing an extra 90,000 after this. Also, just as a warning, I mean, it's still like, I don't know, 40 to 50 minutes away, but it is Tuesday, so I will be taking a break around, like, a little, just, yeah, like I said, like, probably around 4:50 something, which is like, I said, in like 50 minutes or so. Because my mom always brings me some food, supper on Tuesdays. So basically, whenever she texts me that she's on her way is when I get on break on a Tuesday. Two Blancas in one day. Got a lot of little islands this time. And then kind of a big continent over on the side there that we're only seeing part of. I mean, two of those islands are still pretty decent, like bottom, that one, that's not quite at the bottom, but like kind of here-ish. That could have been like Australia size maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at Australia on a globe recently. I haven't looked at a globe recently. Oh yeah, there's Biff. We've moved here. Okay. And the final. This case, yeah, then we just need 3 more bags for that one, so we'll do one more trip. And we'll be good to go on Toronto. That's the way. I like it. I mean, I'll look even more once we get Mars done as well. Just getting everything done. I might have to start working on another project, or just focus more on the NES games until we're ready to start actually using this money for the turnips. Next stop is Trantor. Trantor backwards is Rotnart. Which sounds silly. Praetorius backwards is Surlturp. Meltork is Kroltham, which actually that one I knew. Because, so Meltork, you notice I have 2 towns actually, Meltork 4 and Meltork 5. Those are both planets from my series I write. Meltork system has, well, it has at least 5 planets, maybe more. I don't know, but Meltork 4 and Meltork 5 are the 2 that are actually like story relevant. But then when I was doing my Star Wars RPG on stream back in the day, at one point you needed a planet name, and the planet itself was somewhat inspired by Meltork 4, so I called it Kroltam 6, because also, like, generally I would write, you know, the Roman numerals, so like 4 is IV, which backwards VI is 6. So I had Kroltam 6 as a planet in my Star Wars RPG. It was loosely based on Meltork 4. Essay paper. Cloudy was down here. Starry sky right there. Excellent. Okay, so now we needed another 90,000 bells to bring over to my other town. Plus I might as well put my own money just at... grab my money for my own wallet to put it back to normal. So that we want 120. That should be... Yeah. 30,000 bays, and then another 30,000 for my wallet. Okay, one last trip for today. Also, once we are done with this, we can also, like, we'll stop having our stop traveling so much. Well, kind of. I guess when I'm doing turnips, I'll be traveling a lot, but that'll be not back and forth like this. That'll be like traveling from my main town to another town, then from that town straight to another town. You don't need, because when you're traveling in this game, you don't actually need to go back to your own town in between. You can go straight. So like here, I'm traveling to Toronto. If I switched out the memory card in slot A, I could then go straight from Toronto to like Unity or whatever. And I could just keep like switching on the memory cards and traveling from town to town to town before, you know, eventually I would, you know, want to return to Trantor to, you know, save and such. Save my character. Although technically you can also just save your character on an empty memory, well, on a memory card empty of Animal Crossing data, as long as it has the room. As you can save your character's travel data. I thought at one point when I lost like my previous version of Trantor while I was traveling, so I traveled from Trantor to another town, and when I tried to travel back, it wouldn't let me because the memory card was corrupted. Oh, that was so sad. But I had kept my character on as travel data on a memory card for a while after that, out of the hopes that I could eventually do something to, like, save my data, but I could not. There was nothing I could do. I tried. I failed. The lesson is never try. No. Nothing wrong with trying. You never know. That was where when I had soft modded my Wii so I could try to like recover the data, but it did not work. Now my Wii itself doesn't work. That's unrelated. Okay, there we go. Now it's all good in the neighborhood. Okay. I tried fixing my Wii, but nothing I tried so far worked. At some point I might try opening it up and like fiddle around with stuff, but that seems... Well, it's not so much that I tried fixing it, it was that I tried diagnosing it. Yeah. Because I read a thing online that told me, if you do this, and this happens, that means this is the problem. If this happens, that means, you know, go to the next step. Unfortunately, you know, the problem I thought it was see, because I thought the problem was one thing, so I was like, oh yeah, so I could just use this to confirm that, but then when I actually tried it, it turns out I was misremembering what the problem even was. That's also why I'm actually playing this on my GameCube rather than on my Wii like I used to. I do hope at some point I can save my Wii or just get a new one, because it... Well, if nothing else, just backing up Animal Crossing saves. Something that, you know, I could do with my modded Wii. I can't do that because I have like my Wii U. On my Wii U, I have the Wii mode soft modded as well, and actually the Wii U itself as well. But I can't back up GameCube memory cards because there's no GameCube memory card slot on the Wii U, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. 15. Okay. Well, let us go and... Oh, actually, first... Toronto is done. So Mars is the only one left. Now let us go and do a round of balloon fight. Since it's part of 100%ing Animal Crossing, 100% all these NES games. And of course, me being me, 100% for a lot of them is extremely ridiculous. Donkey Kong Jr. wasn't that ridiculous, and I've already, which is probably why that's the only one I've already accomplished. Some of the others might not be too bad as well. Balloon fight here is definitely doable. It's just a long ass thing I've yet to succeed at. Well, one day I will. Of course, if you want to succeed at this one-player mode, I'll have to get somebody to join me on doing the two-player mode. And that'll be tricky, because then it's not just me relying on me being good enough. It's me relying on somebody else. And I mean, that being said, like, they don't need to necessarily be as good as me. They just need to, because, you know, well, be working together, so I also won't necessarily even need to be as good, but for the two-player mode as I am for the one-player mode. It all depends on how good they are. But I want to get, you know, the one-player one done first before I even worry about it, just so that, you know I have that level of skill needed, and then, you know, that at least makes it easier if they don't need to right away come with that same level of skill. They just need to come with a good enough level of skill is the hope. Ooh, got lightning early. Guess that one took me a little while. And then of course there's Balloon Trip mode. That one should not be bad at all. I'm just holding off on that because I'm just concentrating on, you know, the main mode here. Main single player mode. Balloon Trip is another single player mode, but it's a secondary mode. I'll be kind of the thing, once I've finished this single player mode, it'll basically be on days that I can get somebody to join me for two-player mode, do that. On days that I can't, do the Balloon Trip. At least until, you know, I've accomplished one of them. Then, if I accomplish the two-player first, then yeah, just keep working on Balloon Trip until I'm just done. If I accomplish the Balloon Trip mode first, and I guess just on days when I can't get somebody to join me, then I'm just moving on to the next game, baseball. That one I'm less confident in reaching my goals with, but we'll see. While I'm working on that as the main one, as I am currently with Balloon Fight as my main one, maybe that'll change and I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I can actually do this. I just need to spend time with it, get good. That's kind of how a lot of these games work. It's just about putting in the time. Big thing with, you know, Balloon Fight here is just the fact that I've done as well as I have done. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, I know I can do it eventually. I don't have the, I'm not sure if I have the skill level to succeed yet, but I have the skill level to know I can get to the skill level I need to succeed. Phase 10. Please go in the water, please. Damn it. Okay. It's not too bad. We're only on phase 10, so see as that get later as we get later on that like stage layout, I don't like going amongst the flippers, because especially with the cloud being inside there, and then if you have lightning, it can really quickly cause you issues. But we're still early enough that lightning, I mean, lightning has happened a couple times, but it's not, as long as we're quick, it's not yet a concern. Eventually we get to the point where it's just like, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how quick you are, you can't beat, you can't beat the stage before, there's any lightning appears. Let's go. Right out the window. You didn't even know. Phase 13. Good stuff. 14. Excellent. 15. No. Back off, Eric. No, back off. There we go. Okay. So this is 15, so there's a bonus round right after this. We'll get our balloon back. I just need to not lose this one, because then we lose a life if we lose both balloons. But we got our balloon back now, so we're good. We're okay. Everything is fine and hunky-dory and a-okay and alright and not a problem and no issues. Let's go. Keep on keeping on. Phase 16. Good, decent start for 16. Okay, got a lightning on the field. And that guy had to let. Okay. Let's go. 17. Nope. Okay, keep an eye on lightning. Especially on this stage where it can bounce back a lot like that because of the way these platforms are laid out. No, no, no. Okay, careful, careful. Okay. Okay, so you get through this next one without losing our other balloon. Okay, 18 isn't too bad. The layout. We're doing decent. Do not get caught up by the flippers, okay. Okay, we're good. Whew. Okay, Eric, try not to tense up. I didn't get tense playing this yesterday, but I think yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I haven't played in a while, I'll do, you know, I'm not going to do great anyway, and then I did actually decent. But because I went in not expecting to do great, it was like I wasn't quite so on edge of style. I'm like, okay, I did decent yesterday, I need to do even better today. But no, but tensing up is not going to make it easier, it's just going to make me more sore later. Okay, phase 19. Oh no. There we go. No, I don't want to go down. Can you please come up here? Okay, now just go down to the water. Don't land on the land. Please. Okay, I think we're okay. I just need to make sure not to get hit in the meantime. Excellent. Phase 20. Decent start. Excellent. 21. That's... I'm not going to, but I kind of want to look at the VOD, because that does not feel like... Ah, crap, I should... The second balloon, yeah, that was because I was distracted, because I was thinking about what had happened with the first balloon. But I feel like I should not have lost that first balloon. Did not feel like I was lower than him. But if I check the VOD, maybe I'll find that. No, I was lower than him. That's a shame. Especially since we've, you know, otherwise been doing well. Got perfect on every bonus round so far. It also means I think we're doing worse than yesterday, because I'm pretty sure our first death yesterday didn't happen until we were further along, I think. Can't remember for certain, though. I know our game over was shortly after we rolled over the score, which we're not even halfway to doing that yet. So... Wow, I am really not doing great here. For me. I mean, if anyone out there plays Balloon Fight and you don't even do this good, that doesn't mean you're not necessarily, you're not good. It's just like, you know,
with the amount of time I've put into this, there's a certain level I expect of myself. But, you know, gotta put in a lot of time and effort into, you know, reaching whatever skill set. And I mean, there's probably a lot of people that are a lot better than me with less time put in. Because different people have different levels also at which they, you know, improve at certain things. Because everyone's different and has, like, kind of, you know, certain things that certain people are just, you know, have more of a knack for than others, and then yeah, no. It's like I have terrible reflexes. Like, my reflexes are not great. So the fact that a lot of times it seems like I have good reflexes when playing a game like this, that comes down to, like, just, like, memorization of patterns and, like, keeping track of things, and yeah. Also, sometimes it's just down to luck. Like, there's a lot of times in this where, you know, I just get lucky in that, you know, like sometimes where, like, not like that one, but like sometimes where lightning goes right by me, where it's just like, I should, you know, it was my mistake for getting as close to it as I did, and the fact that I didn't get hit was down to luck. Now that happened just as I was explaining that, it wasn't, because that was actually like, I knew exactly where I was going, and I knew where I was. But, so I knew that's fine, but, yeah. Okay. Have I still not missed a perfect on any of these bonus rounds yet? I don't think so. Phase 28. Oh. Where am I? There I am. Briefly lost track of where I was. Okay, that was luck that I was not hit. I should not have been getting that close to that cloud at that point. That was just down to luck that I did not get hit by that lightning. Excellent. What stage are we at? Is this going to be the... Oh no. 31. Okay. Almost. And there I did lose Bloom. Okay. We'll probably still be fine. trying to think which the next phase is. 33. Ooh. No, apparently we weren't fine. Okay, so we're down to our last life. That was very dangerous. Okay, and the next one is going to be the one that's my least favorite phase layout. Oh, we're not getting... Yeah. 19 only. Had I played a bit better, I probably could have got all 20, but... By the time I realized how bad the layout was going to be, it was already too late. Ooh, yeah, 34. This is... I hate this layout. I'm feeling very closed in, but hey, we haven't taken a hit yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excellent. And through. 35. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. 36. Get our balloon back in the bonus round. And back to perfect. $37. Whoa, whoa, get over there, get over there, get over there. Come on, please get out of there. That was really close for when I should be going. Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, ah, crap. No, crap, 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 crap. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We are not fine, we are not fine. We're okay? Are we okay? No. Part of my brain was telling me go left to avoid it. Part of my brain was telling me to go right to avoid it. And if I had just listened to one of those voices, I would have been fine. But I tried listening to both of them, which is why you saw me like kind of start moving right, then move left, and thus stay right of the path. Okay, but that is where we'll call the animal
Crossing portion. Sorry, my headphone cord got caught like right in the GameCube controller, the joystick. So we are going to switch to Breath of the Wild. We'll see how much we get done before going on break, because my mom will be probably texting me within the next 10-15 minutes. Maybe even sooner. Sometimes it happens sooner, but... Okay, so let me just... Okay, oh, first let's switch that back to the standard percentage. Let's deactivate that, switch to the switch scene. Okay, I'm just going to swap over cables and everything, and then we'll play some Breath of the Wild.